What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Predictions is back. November Internationals are this weekend, and my word, I've been waiting a while for this. So excited it's back, so let's get straight into it. What international rugby we've got coming up this weekend? Southern Hemisphere versus Northern Hemisphere, the internationals. All teams wanting to prove a point to see who the dominant force is. Could there be some games that are going to shock us all again, like Italy last year against the Springboks, or are we going to see pure dominance from the Southern or Northern Hemisphere? It's going to be a humdinger. First prediction, England and Argentina. This is going to be a tough one. Argentina, as I've said before, have had a tough year of rugby. What I've heard from sources is that it's the coaching staff. Hopefully if that gets sorted eventually, maybe Argentina will come back and be that dark horse that they're so well known to be. But at this stage, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with England. They're the better team. They've got a great coach, great players, and they're gelling so well at the moment, and also growing and developing as we build up to the Rugby World Cup. So for me, it's a no-brainer. I'm going England to beat Argentina. We got next Wales and Australia. This is going to be a good game. Both teams are going to be wanting to prove a point. Wales have been in the media with old Gatland and all that stuff going on, so there's going to be a lot of those issues surrounding them. Australia, to me, are on the mend. They're on the rise again. They had a poor start to the year in the Super Rugby campaign, but seem to be getting better and better as we watch them play. There's ups and downs, obviously, but I think they're on the mend, and I think they are going to beat Wales. It's going to be a tough game. It's at the Millennium Stadium. What a stadium. It's one of the most beautiful rugby stadiums in the world, and can't forget the the Welsh atmosphere, the choir singing. It's powerful stuff. I love the November Internationals, hearing all those awesome anthems. So for me, I'm going to actually go Australia to win this one. I think they've just got it in them to beat Wales. It's going to be tough. It's going to be close. It will be low point scoring game, probably 5 or 10 between. England for Argentina, I'll say maybe 10 points, or just a bit more. Then we get to the game I'm so excited for, Ireland versus South Africa. A lot of people are talking about this game. This was sold out a couple months ago. Such great teams. Ireland, oh, I love their rugby. They're also on the rise. You just never know. The Brian O'Driscolls from the past, all those great rugby players, and still developing into more great rugby players. I love Ireland. I love Ireland's call. Also powerful nation. This is going to be a tough game. This is going to be a game we all see. We're going to see it pretty much as we see the World Cup in the quarterfinal. Pretty much looks like it could be an Ireland, South Africa, as I said in a previous video. But for me, this is going to be a cracking game. It's going to be down to the wire. We're obviously playing in Ireland, so it's going to be even more intense. The Irish crowd are going to be behind their team. But the Springboks are also going to be coming on the game. They wanted to prove a point. They wanted to wipe away last year's whitewash. I mean, I don't think South African rugby has been embarrassed as they were from last year's November Internationals. So for me, South Africa are going to be looking to play well. There's a lot of talk of the squads. Hopefully Alistair Coetzee chooses the right squad. I'm hoping he picks Pollard over Elton Yankees. I just think he's a better player, and he's just maybe developed a bit more. Yankees is good, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think he's strong enough. So I would rather go with Handré Pollard in this one, while maybe bringing Yankees as an impact player, because he's a little speed. He's a speedster. He can do these things, but under pressure, and this is going to be pressure against Ireland, I just don't see him sparking. Prove me wrong, please, with pleasure. I love to be proved wrong if the South Africans do well. But for me, I'd go Handré Pollard, and let's see what the Springboks do in this game. Predictions-wise, I'm going to go with the Springboks by 5 points. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. And I think a lot of you guys are thinking I'm smoking something, but I just think the Springboks are on the mend. This is probably the hardest game of the tournament. for us. Obviously Wales is going to be tough, but for me this is the big one, playing Ireland. If we can beat Ireland, we're going to go strong. I think a lot of the bookies are going to say Ireland to win this one, but I'm going to disagree with that, and I'm going to go Springboks to win this one. It's going to be a cracker. Irish fans and subscribers on my channel, I look forward to playing you guys this weekend. It's going to be a humdinger. Then we get to France versus New Zealand. There's a lot of talk about this game too. France rugby is obviously going through problems with players and all that stuff, and I know with the top 14 and all that stuff, with money being thrown into the players would rather play there rather than international rugby, which is heartbreaking for me, to be honest, because when you're a youngster, your dream is to play for your country, and now money is a factor and you rather play for the money. For me, that's heartbreaking, because you play for the sport to represent your province, and you play to represent your country, and that's the ultimate dream. Yes, you want some income and money in the salary, but man alive, play for your country. I would do that rather. Again, throw millions, people rather go for the money. But anyway, enough about that. But that's a problem that the French rugby are going through sadly at the moment. So I hope they give them a fight. The All Black French rivalry is always exciting, always great to see. So much history there, and I'm hoping for a great game. But for me, it's a no-brainer again, just like the first prediction. New Zealand should win this one. They've had a iffy last bit of the year, but you know what? They're going to get back up and probably dominate again. The Barbars, they battled a bit, but then they came back, and that's the thing about the All Blacks, and not many people give credit. They always come back. They play the full 80 minutes, sometimes 85, sometimes 90. They're always there. So for me, I'm going All Blacks by 10 points, if not more. But yeah, that's going to do it for the predictions. It's going to be exciting. I know we got other games, but I said I was going to do our Southern Hemisphere teams versus the Northern Hemisphere teams. If you guys want me to do the whole list of internationals next week, please let me know, and I'll do that with pleasure. But I thought I'd just focus on the 4 Rugby Championship teams versus the European teams, and it's going to be cracking. I'm excited. I think it could be anyone's game, and that's the beauty of it. Argentina, for me, no-brainer. They unfortunately are going to lose to England. So England definitely, as I said, Australia, Wales, going to be tough. But I think with all the drama in Welsh rugby at the moment, with Gatlin and all that stuff, I see Wallabies picking up. Once again, Springboks just beating Ireland. Another tough game, and then New Zealand, France. It's pretty much a no-brainer for me. I see New Zealand dominating, but man, it's going to be exciting rugby. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoy all the international games. Good luck to all your teams. Best of luck. May the best team win, and obviously respect all the way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you can keep up to date with all the November internationals and all future sporting games, motivational videos whatsoever. Hit that subscribe button. We are growing, we're growing fast because of you guys. Let's keep that up, and I'll see you guys soon for the recap on Sunday or Monday. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.